most devastating tornado in Michigan in over 40 years, tornado outbreak. Guys, you need to see the images. I'm showing you the aftermath first, but there is a video that never seen before video of a tornado so close and how it really shreds up the homes in Michigan. It's really, really sad to see. So I thought I wanted to let you know about this. I have viewers from Michigan. I hope you're all doing okay. Everything can be replaced as long as you are okay. So what happened? This powerful tornado just hit Michigan. We have to say a tornado outbreak. It happened on March 6th. It was part of a larger severe weather system that was moving across the central United States. We have heard bad news from Kansas, from Oklahoma, from Texas as well. So the storms have produced multiple tornadoes, with the strongest causing catastrophic damage in Branch, in St. Joseph and Cass counties. And we know so far, unfortunately, at least 4 people were lost or are lost up to now in Michigan. More than a dozen people were injured, including at least 12 near Union City in Michigan. And 3 people were lost near Union City in Branch County and another one in Cass County. So where did the tornado hit the hardest that we see here on the images? And I mean, you have to have some balls to film that from your porch, because you don't know exactly where the path of the tornado is going. I don't know. In Michigan, let me know if you're in Michigan. Do you have storm shelters in Michigan? Because that didn't occur on the map as like a huge tornado prone area, but also the classic tornado alley, I heard that it's shifting. So it's moving to other areas that haven't seen tornadoes like this before. So it's not only like the Texas, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Kansas, that area. No, it's shifting, and we see that. So most severe damage, Union City, Three Rivers County, Edwardsburg, Cass County areas in Michigan. Homes were flattened, completely flattened, roofs ripped off buildings, trees uprooted, power lines destroyed, has left communities without electricity, and has blocked roads with debris in large areas. How strong was this tornado? How can it be classified? So far, the meteorologists believe the main tornado may have reached EF3 intensity, with winds possibly 145 to 170 miles per hour, making it one of the strongest tornadoes to hit Michigan in decades. EF3, this is really, really strong. Why in Michigan? Why did it form? What happened? The storm developed when we had a warm weather front, a warm front that was rapidly pushed north through the Great Lakes into the area. And then the temperatures jumped quickly, and then unstable air collided with cooler air. And then we had the strong wind shear that has created this rotating supercell thunderstorm, the type of storm that produces tornadoes. And it has. Michigan's governor has activated the State Emergency Operations Center to coordinate rescue and recovery operations. The crews are out there still clearing debris, restoring power, searching for missing people, for damaged structures. And we have to say, this tornado shocked meteorologists. And why? What made this storm particularly surprising is that forecast models only predicted marginal severe weather. Nobody thought that this would happen. Not a violent tornado, but the rapid change in atmospheric conditions allowed the storm to intensify so quickly. What's the bigger picture? I think that's interesting. The Michigan tornado was part of a larger severe weather outbreak across the central US, which has also produced devastating tornadoes in other states like Oklahoma. So this sudden supercell thunderstorm has produced this powerful tornado in southern Michigan, and it may be one of the strongest tornadoes that Michigan has experienced in half a century. So I mentioned it, the tornado alley is shifting, and tornadoes are more common now in northern states like Michigan. And this one here in Michigan was an EF3, and that is really, really powerful already. So there is a pattern that researchers have noticed in recent years. They have noticed that the tornado activity is shifting to the east and to the north from the classic plains region. And we have several factors that contribute to that. We have warmer Gulf air that is traveling farther north. So we have warm, moist air that is traveling from the Gulf of America, and it now reaches the Midwest and the Great Lakes more easily. And this, of course, provides the fuel that these storms need. And then the second factor is we have strong wind shear in spring storms. So we have cold air that's coming from Canada, and that is colliding with warm southern air, and that creates these intense atmospheric instability. And earlier spring severe weather seasons is also a contributing factor. So the storm systems are developing sooner in the year, because right now this is not typical tornado time of the year. So March outbreaks like the Michigan events are becoming more common. And because of these changes, we see states, unfortunately, sorry guys, if you live there, we see states like Michigan, Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, and Kentucky, they have seen more significant tornado outbreaks in recent decades. And the strongest tornadoes that we can see are rated F5 or EF5 on the enhanced Fukushima scales. These storms have winds over 200 miles per hour. They can literally sweep away well-built homes completely off their foundations. So I know these wood homes, mobile homes, that EF3, EF2 can, as you see, wipe them out. So if you wanted to build a real safe structure that would be able to withstand a tornado, you would need to build a dome, a concrete dome, a round structure that has the best chance to survive something like this. Of course, if you have more solid built concrete homes, brick homes, something like that, you also have a better chance than these matchbox homes, is how they call it. Just a little piece of wood with some drywall. Of course, that doesn't hold up well. It's the cheapest way to build, right? That's why these homes are so common. But if you compare this to Europe, there were a few tornado outbreaks recently. Yeah, you might have some roofs that were flying a little bit, but also not to that extent, because if you just have these cheap thin metal roofs, that flies, right? So it's always a pro and con. Cheap building costs, but then, you flatten entire cities and towns. So F5, less than 1% of all tornadoes reach this intensity. So overall, this tornado outbreak in the US between March 5th and March 7th has produced multiple tornadoes across the Great Plains and Midwest, including Oklahoma and Michigan. All over completely, it seems 8 people total were lost across multiple states, and also especially in Oklahoma and Michigan, and many communities have suffered major structural damage and widespread power outages. So I hope you found this interesting. If you did, guys, leave it a like, leave it a hype, share it with your friends. It helps my channel. Thank you so much. If you want to fill me up with coffee, the link is in the description, or click the join button to become a supporting channel member. Thank you for everyone who's doing that. And yeah, hopefully you're still interested in more stuff, then you can click here in the end screen. Interesting things are happening. So stay safe. I see you there, guys. Bye.